2K Sports Broadcast of the Pacers live from Indianapolis, Indiana. Well, it was the Indiana Pacers in their last game, a loss to the New York Knicks. A real closely contested game. They couldn't come up with a couple of key baskets, and they lost by 3.
And it wasn't just about the bad shooting. It was really more so about the bad offense. They just didn't execute well. The screens weren't there. The spacing was poor, and thusly the defeat.
Well, you've laid out a couple of the details that lead to good offense, or bad if you don't execute them. Shooting is just a byproduct of not screening well and not moving the ball or players well. They didn't execute anything on the offensive end.
We've got a chance here to set the floor, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for this one. And so in the game for the Cavaliers, Love and Verjao are up front. Q out there with Irving, and it's Smith in at the 3, the small forward. And stolen by Vonleh. And there's the call on Kyrie Irving. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, that's a tough call right there, and really a tough break for the D.
Greg, no problem for me with that call. I mean, he was still sliding right there.
George against Smith. And George kicks to Cantor. Thrown back. And about a minute gone here in the first quarter. And a wide open look for Irving. It's good from long range. Irving's got his first 3 points of the game.
There's a chance he could have a big game if they don't D him up more tightly on the perimeter.
Inside, and it's George finishing it off.
A one-hand slam is so sweet when it's his hand doing the slam.
Oh, yeah, he is so smooth, even on a power finish like that.
And really, that's what makes him unique, that combination of power and polish.
Moments ago, our Doris Burke had a chance to catch up with the coach, Frank Vogel. Doris?
He said that the key to the game will be how well they defend Kyrie Irving, adding he's shown himself to be one of the premier point guards in the game already. Whether it's passing, shooting, or penetrating, we need our guys in the backcourt to really get up into him, and our bigs need to be ready to bring help. Guys, you can bet that Irving will be their focus defensively.
Thank you, Doris. An amazing finish with a hand right in his face. Irving's got 5 now.
4 makes on 4 tries. Everything's falling early. 100%, can't do better than that.
There's a screen by Cantor. Yeah. Ellis wide open. That doesn't go either for Ellis.
I tell you what, folks, I bet he won't miss that shot next time he takes it.
Here's Smith. Hill pulls it in.
Not a problem when that's your first miss of the game. Strong start.
George dishes to Hill. On the wing, Ellis for the 3. Good, and it's Hill picking up the assist. Hill's got 3 assists in the game.
He might not have the long range ability of some other guys, but he will knock down open ones like that.
Moon with it. He's guarded by Ellis. Inside.
We are deep in the paint.
That's tipped. Outside Hill. Plenty of space. And he overshot that one, missing. The Cavaliers leading by 3. And they call over the back here. Too much contact.
Yeah, nothing wrong with fighting for the rebound, but he gets nailed with the over-the-back call.
And, Greg, you know I was an offensive rebounder in my day. And I like that kind of aggressive play. But he's got to do a little better job of trying to get position earlier in that case.
That's a good point. Positioning is so vital when you're trying to rebound the basketball, and that's something that wasn't on display on that possession.
And it's Ellis penetrating. He got right to the cup using that screen. Ellis has got 7 points in the game.
Man, he's having quite the quarter, converting at a really high percentage.
Hill against Irving. In the corner, Smith with it. Here's the 3. Good on the shot. Smith's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
Textbook. Nice pass. Great catch. Even better finish.
There's a screen by Cantor. There's Ellis with the 3 ball. Verjao grabs the board. For the Cleveland Cavaliers, they won their last contest, that game against the Pistons at the Palace of Auburn Hills.
Nearly flawless offensively from start to finish there, and really just an impressive win.
Yeah, really balanced team. We saw a little bit of everything from them, and just about all of that everything we saw worked.
Here's Cantor. Anderson Varejao making his last shot. And here's Cantor. He hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change. Deep two from Hill. Nice teamwork to set up the pick play and make the space for the J.
And he came off that screen, and the D just didn't get over the top of it.
Yep, weren't there in time enough to challenge Greg, and when that's the case, you can mark those up for him.
A shot by Varejao, wide open. That falls. Great assist by Love.
Just a major size difference between the defender and shooter on that possession.
And Greg, without a hand in his face, he's simply going to spray whoever's there.
Ellis, the pass to Vonleh. Cantor sets the pick for Vonleh. Hill against Irving. Just 5 on the clock. To the middle. Here's Cantor. Lays it up, and despite of the excellent defense at that.
Boy, he picked him out brilliantly with that feed inside.
Irving with it. He had 22 points in the win against Detroit.
Yeah, and talk about his scoring. I mean, Kevin, with the defense trying to pressure him, he did a good job of getting them to overcommit and getting himself to the line. Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
So what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Cavaliers?
They've definitely had a hot hand from three-point range. Always nice to get off to a good start.
The other thing they've had going for them tonight is their passing. I mean, doing a nice job. Plenty of their points early on coming off assists.
And that one misses.
Like a hobo that's been a hobo for like a couple weeks, so it's been pretty rough on him. Try to enunciate better. A big old dip in. Yep.
He hits the second from the line. The Cavaliers leading by 3. Feeds it to Moon. Shoots from the high post, and there's another one for the Cavaliers. For Indiana, they've gotten 6 of 11 shots to go down so far. Pretty nice shooting. Hill kicks to Ellis. Misses off the left iron. Cleveland's gone 3 of 3 from deep. 9 points rung up from outside here in the first. On the wing, Irving. To the inside, stolen by Cantor. The drive by Hill, and yes, sir, that one drops. Hill's got his second bucket tonight.
It's almost as if both teams are in a zone.
Well, offensively at least, partner. I mean, neither team's done jack diddly on D.
Here we go, Pacers fans. Now coming onto the court.
And now the 2K leaderboard, a list of the teams that have rebounded the ball tremendously over the last. The Cavaliers 4th, the Pacers in 5th.
Yeah, both squads just rebounding the ball so well here of late. I mean, this is going to be a very interesting matchup from a physical standpoint.
Turner's checked in for Indiana. Hill comes in for Noah Vonleh. And Cleveland also making a change. Thompson, he's checked in for Anderson Varejao. Now, here is Irving. 7 points in the game. Second chance shot. And the layup is good.
Really strong rebounding on the interior, and he gets the easy putback.
And so here is Indiana. It's a 5-point game. Outside Hill. On the wing, Ellis. To the paint. Here's Hill. The Cavaliers pull it in. This their first chance this season playing the Pacers.
And although they were the better team last year by overall record, this was a competitive matchup for them.
Guys, they split the season series, and, you know, there's always randomness to this game. The unpredictability of it. You win some, you lose some, but they certainly want to impose their talent level tonight.
Now George, following the three-point attempt by Kyrie Irving. There's the pick. 6 on the shot clock. Turner with a screen for Hill. Off the screen. And off the front iron, and in it goes. Hill's got 7 points.
You know what? Didn't find a very good shot on that possession, but still able to get 2 points.
Moon with it. Picked up by Ellis. Smith with a wide open look. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. 6 points for J.R. Smith.
Everything going according to the script for them offensively so far.
Clark, shots be falling. That's for sure. They're scoring with a tremendous amount of confidence.
You went straight playground old school there, partner. It's been a real difficult game for him offensively, and it's cost him.
Irving up top. He's guarded by Hill. The offensive rebound, Thompson. Hill with some nice D.
I'm a fan of anybody who defends that way. I mean, they weren't about to open the door and just allow him to cruise in for a layup.
Turner with a screen on Irving. Hill has the open look. Love grabs the board. Love's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And Moon kicks to Irving. The screen from Thompson. Love with the screen on George. The drive by Love. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Boy, he threw out some punishment with that 2-hand throwdown.
And Clark, now's the time to do it. Continue to attack that rim.
Here we go, Pacers fans. Now coming on.
Grant, he's checked in for Indiana. Augustine for George Hill. Cleveland also making some changes. Cole Aldrich, he's checked in for Love. Shumpert comes in for J.R. Smith. And Dinwiddie subbed in for Irving. That's tipped. Ellis outside. Now here is Augustine. He's covered by Moon. 6 to shoot. Ellis outside. On the top of the key. No good off the front iron.
You know, he's been off his game this quarter just a bit. Hasn't been able to get a whole lot to go so far.
And Moon kicks to Dinwiddie. Aldrich with it. He's against Hill. Aldrich dishes to Moon. And it's D.J. Augustine with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, clearly he hadn't established position there.
Yeah, and I like this call because you want the refs in that situation. If there's any doubt, err on the side of giving the benefit of the doubt to the offensive player. That should have been a block, and it was.
Outside jumper. Takes the 3. Another 3 for Cleveland.
He couldn't have dreamed of a much better start here than they've had today.
I think the offensive game plan they came in with was right on point. It's worked perfectly, and the lead they already have is proof in the pudding.
Now here's Ellis. It's tipped.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
Yeah, sensational is a really good word for it, Greg. They're tearing it up on the glass.
Here's Moon. In the game against Detroit, very impressive. Back to Shumpert. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. Moon can't hit. Pacers trail by 11. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've had a number of empty ones, a long time without a basket.
I got to find something. You're right.
That's his first personal foul.
Indiana shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. And he makes the first.
Take a look at what Ellis has done so far. He's already up to 8 points, and he's put 1 3-pointer on the board.
You know what, though, Clark? It wouldn't be a bad idea going forward to try to let him do a little more damage from beyond the arc.
Here's Moon. He's a guy that can score, no doubt, averaging over 25 points a game. The screen from Thompson. Shumpert gets a wide open look. Connects from 3-point range. Shumpert's got a couple of threes now in the first with the Cavs. And Augustine kicks to Ellis. Oh, that's blocked. Moon passes to Shumpert. Ellis on the double team. Thompson right side. Wide open look. And Cleveland again with the bucket.
Boy, such outstanding patience and decision-making for them offensively.
Absolutely. Their ball movement has been outstanding, and they're piling up the assists.
Ellis on top. We saw him with 19 points his last outing. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. It's going to go on Cole Aldrich. The Pacers have been successful on 3 of their 4 free throw attempts up to this point. That's good from Ellis.
Don't let them make it.
Both free throws good from Ellis. Here's Moon. From deep three-point range, no good on the buzzer beater. And as we conclude the first quarter, a one-sided game. And talk to Monte Ellis. He says he feeds off his doubters. He loves to hear someone say,
I think I had that all my life.
And Monte Ellis is still trying to prove people wrong now in Dallas after their quick exit from the playoffs a season ago. Clark, it's been a decade in the league now for this very talented guard.
And, you know, that kind of relentless determination is really something Monte is known for, and one of the reasons he has been around for 10 years in the NBA as a consistently good player and lethal scorer.
Welcome back, folks. We'll see if we're in store for a more tightly contested quarter as we move here into the second. And looking at what we've seen, Cavaliers pretty much in control here, it would appear.
The roof is up right now, guys. It's raining in here. A lot of threes through the first.
Hey, sometimes when it rains, it pours, and they have not let up from beyond the arc.
They've got Grant. Enes Kanter is out there with Von. Then it's Paul George, and it's Augustine in at the point. So that's the group out there for Indiana. Let's check out what Doris Burke has for us.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Pistons put on a show. He had 29 points and also had an incredible amount of assists, really setting his teammates up every minute on the court. Absolutely incredible numbers from him in a monstrous game.
Appreciate it, Doris. Thanks. Well, we've seen a lot of great players have a lot of great games, but that was something special.
And I love that no matter what approach they tried against him, nothing worked. I mean, he was ready for everything.
It makes you wonder what kind of defense they'll throw at him tonight. I mean, however they choose to play him, it's still going to take a special effort to keep him under control.
Nice shot by Smith.
A wide open 3. They need much better communication defensively.
Augustine dishes to Grant to the right side. Here's Kanter. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers. Thompson's got his 3rd rebound tonight.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
And it's been a well-rounded performance. I mean, strong rebounding has certainly been at the center of it, but it's been good on a number of levels.
Fires from 14. Here's Aldrich. Excellent D from Kanter.
Well, he won't miss many of those, especially with the defender not in the best of positions there.
And it's Grant in the corner. Kicks it to Vonleh. And here's George for 3. Rebound by Smith.
Boy, just by his body language, Kevin, you can tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Yeah, it seemed like he had great rhythm on that. You can see the disappointment in his face.
And Moon kicks to Shumpert. From outside the arc, and another 3 for Cleveland.
You can't afford to get him that kind of a look.
Well, you know, he came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you've got to do a better job of fighting over and through that.
And now, let's hear it for your Pace.
And a quick look now at the NBA scoring leaders. Kyrie Irving 3rd, 4th, Freak.
Guys have been tremendous offensive producers for the entire season. They're just reliable point producers.
Hill, he's checked in for Augustine. Cleveland also making some changes. Anderson Varejau's checked in for Aldrich. Love comes in for Tristan Thompson. And Irving subbed in for Shumpert. From deep, George. That one dropped for his second bucket. Mark him 2 for 4.
Such a height mismatch out on the perimeter, and they give up the triple.
Grant against Smith. It's a pick by Love. Smith the pass to Moon. Love with the screen on George. Here's Smith. And Cleveland again with the bucket.
You know, it's really hard not to notice the difference in the passing of these two teams today.
It's a stark discrepancy when you look at the assist columns and you see that difference as far as the fluidity in their respective offenses.
George dishes to Vonleh. And it's Grant in the corner. Some nice passing here by Indiana. On the wing, Hill. And count it. 2 points with a chance for one more at the free throw line.
Yeah, exceptional play there to take the bump and still get it to fall.
I like to call that stick-to-itiveness, Greg. Getting everything he possibly could out of that play. Nicely done.
Good call.
Talk about complete control. Everything working in this one for Hill. He has 9 points and 4 assists as well.
Pacers trail by 11. Now George. 11 points for him in that last game against New York.
Yeah, not to mention the 4 big steals on the night, getting after it on both ends.
There's a screen by Cantor. George, no good. The Cavaliers leading by 11. Irving with the ball. Now defended by Grant. Irving double-teamed. And Verejao kicks to Moon. And Love has it in the corner. Paul George with the steal. Here's Hill. Grant the pass to Hill. It's good, and he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play chance here. The Pacers have gone 5 of 7 from the free throw line in the game. And the free throw, no good. Cleveland's gone 2 of 4 from 3-point range so far in the second quarter. It's a pick by Love. Irving against George. Irving dishes to Moon. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. Irving's got 6 assists now in the game.
That was simply a defensive breakdown there, Kevin. He was all alone for that shot. It was a warm-up jumper.
Irving against Hill. Can't hit from in close.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
And now, let's hear it for your Pacers.
And we get a chance to check out the numbers for Paul George. He's getting around 20 points per, 9 rebounds, and 3 assists. He has been terrific throughout, putting up some huge numbers offensively.
Yeah, you know, you just plug him in. He's a flat-out scoring machine. When you plug him up, let him go.
And Cantor over to help. Inside. Stolen by Grant. 3-on-3. Outside Hill. Cantor kicks to Grant. He feeds it to Hill. There's the triple. No good. And Cleveland the other way now.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one, Greg. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
And now, let's hear it for your Pacers.
And while we got a chance, let's look at some numbers for Love. 8th in rebounding, 20th in field goal percentage, and he's among the top 20 players in 3-point field goal percentage. He has been locked and loaded from beyond.
Boy, he's unbelievably driven, and he competes with you for the full 48 minutes. Glass eater.
Dishes to Vonleh. Hill against Irving. Hill passes to George. Vonleh setting the pick for George. Clock is at 3. Vonleh dishes to Cantor. Indiana again missing. Cleveland leading by 12. Here's Smith. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. Irving's got his 7th assist here tonight.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
They set the screen. There's a screen by Cantor. Grant gets a wide open look. Offline with his 3.
And with room like that off the pick, you have got to knock that one down.
Well, you know, they did everything right, Greg. They executed. All you want is a good look at the basket. Sometimes the shots just don't fall.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Sure could, Kev. I mean, too many empty trips. They need some points.
It's Hill on the wing. He's covered by Irving. And Cantor wide open. He shoots. And it's Cantor again missing. Cleveland's gone 4 of 6 from long range in the second quarter. Solid shooting. The wide open look for Love. No luck. And Indiana will go the other way with it. Here's Hill. He's coming off a 19-point game against the Knicks in New York.
Yeah, but I like how he defended as well. You know, he got a couple blocks in that game and just an all-around great effort.
Hill against Irving. Lets it go from 14. 4 for 9 from the floor with that miss. Pacers trail by 15. Hill kicks to Grant. Puts it up from 12. Not enough on that one as it misses.
You know, they don't score on that shot, but they're going to be happy with those kinds of possessions.
Smith's shot is good.
It seems that every pass they make is leading to a score here. I mean, that's just exquisite ball movement.
And that's because the ball is looking for the best shot, and it's really paid off for them during the run.
Grant the pass to Cantor. Right side Hill. Vonleh setting the pick for Hill. Pulls it from the elbow. Good D by Irving.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
The 3. Make it 5 for 10 with him in that bucket.
They've gotten a bunch of good looks and have been absolutely lethal from behind the three-point line.
Yeah, defensively, you have got to close out and contest. Even if it opens up some driving lanes, you can't give up those looks that often.
Grant dishes to Hill. Again missing Hill. The Cavaliers leading by 20. Here's Moon. Excellent D there from Hill. And the Pacers shooting 35% so far in the second. They need to move the ball around more and find better looks.
He's going to play his way right onto the bench and out of the game if he continues to shoot it like he has so far in this quarter.
It's a pick by Love. Irving kicks to Love. Got a piece of it. It's stolen by Hill. George against Irving. Pass to Cantor. Pulls up on the wing. The shot's good on the assist by George. And it's 8 points for Enes Kanter.
And now he's taken a solid opening in the quarter and built on it here in the second.
Irving passes to Love. Here's Moon. He kicks it to Varejao. It's a pick by Love. To the inside. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Love's got 6.
And an open path to the hoop there. Easy bucket. We've seen that far too many times today.
Outside Hill. The feed now to Cantor. Bounces high off the rim and drops. He's got 10.
And he's really shot the ball well, but it hasn't been contagious.
Love kicks to Varejao. Here's Moon, and it's sent back by George. They push it up 4 on 3. A minute 20 left in the first half, and he gets the bucket.
You know, his ability is matched only by his energy, guys. I mean, he's usually in the middle of everything for his team.
Irving, good.
He shot the ball exceptionally well as they've built this lead for themselves here.
Pacers trail by 17. Hill dishes to George. Passes it to Cantor. Indiana moving the ball around. Good on the shot. And that's now 10 points here for George.
And, guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with the way they work down low.
It's becoming a theme in this game, Clark. They are piling up the points in the paint.
Here's Moon. Picked by Verja. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Cantor. So an entirely new group in now for Indiana. Turner's checked in for Cantor. Hill comes in for Noah Vonleh. Ellis, he's checked in for Grant. And DJ Augustine subbed in for Hill. And the Cavaliers will go with a different look here. Cole Aldrich, he's checked in for Verja. Thompson comes in for Kevin Love. Iman Shumpert is checked in for J.R. Smith. And Dinwiddie subbed in for Kyrie Irving.
Yeah, but the hand in the face, it's critical that you contest his shots every time down the floor.
Augustine passes to George. He dishes it to Turner. Thompson against Augustine. 5 on the clock. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here. Pacers have made 5 of 8 of their free throw attempts. The first one falls. Good on both. Here's Moon. The 19-footer is on the money. Moon's got 11 points.
Looked like he was channeling Bob Cousy right there. Since when does he take guys off the dribble like that?
And so that's the end of the...
Well, a double-double already in the books for you, and we're only at the half. Do you see them trying to throw different looks at you to slow you down?
Welcome back, everybody. Third quarter just about to get going here in what has been so far a runaway game. You have to like what we're seeing from J.R. Smith.
And the threes, they just drop for him consistently. He was in a zone in that first half.
I'll say, I mean, this couldn't have been a more productive day for him from long range so far.
On the court for Cleveland, Love and Verja are up front. Kyrie Irving is out there with Q. And it's Smith in its small forward. It's a pick by Love.
Sticking too much.
Irving kicks to Love. Five to shoot to the paint. And again, shot good from Moon. Moon's got 13.
Great way to start the half. Easy layup against some soft D.
Ellis dishes to Cantor. Hits the front of the rim and out. The Cavaliers leading by 15. Here's Irving. It's rebounded by Ellis.
Oh, that's a golden opportunity to finish on the break, and he blows it.
Yeah, at this level, you got to make that shot. It's plain and simple. You got to knock that one down.
It's tipped. Stolen by Cantor. Oh, and here we go. Ellis has got it, the fast break chance. And George with the stuff.
Easy to see who's going to win that race.
Yeah, early offense is often easy offense. Excellent work that time.
Let's get the ball inside.
Screen by Smith. And the pass to Love. Back to Irving. Smith against George. Pass to Irving. Shoots it. That falls. Great assist by Love. 16 points for Kyrie Irving. Pacers trail by 15. Outside, George. The shot is off, and Cleveland will come the other way. They led the game at 1 point by 20. Next up on the docket, the Bucks following this one. That'll be the first of 2 straight at home. That doesn't go either for George. The Cavaliers leading by 15. Love outside. Bangs home the trifecta. Love's got 9.
They're doing work here in the second half. 3 or 4 to start.
Hill against Irving. Ellis with a screen on Irving. Hill passes to Ellis.
Oh, shit.
With the floater, and it's rebounded by Anderson Varejao. Varejau's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Moon with it. He's picked up by Hill. And Moon kicks to Love. That's in. That's his 5th field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%. 5 for 7. Pacers trail by 20. Clark, they've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a little bit of cottonmouth here. Dry spell for sure.
A moment to check in with Doris Burke. Doris?
I was able to listen in on what Frank Vogel had to say to his team. He told the guys that he wanted their offense to run through Cantor. Coach reminded them that he is supposed to be the key factor tonight, and he still wants to see that happen. Coach was not wasting any time in altering their strategy here in the second half. And Kevin, he's going to have to hope those changes take effect quickly.
Thanks, Doris.
There's PG creating for a teammate. Terrific dime drop.
You got it. Let's get the ball inside.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. And that one's good. Love.
Sound offensively. Really no other way to put it here in the second half.
There's really no comparison between the teams in terms of the way they've both shot the ball since the break.
Ellis goes in. Here's Vonleh, and it's thrown down hard with both hands.
And gobbled up that rebound and went straight into attack mode on the putback.
Oof, he is one of the most determined rebounders, Clark, we have got in the NBA.
Yeah, you're calling it right, Kevin. I mean, he gets so many second chance points because of how hard he works to get to the rebound. They've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
And it's not just their passing, but also the body movement off the ball that's created a lot of those opportunities.
They get it back. George. And he battles for the ball and gets the second chance bucket. George has got 4 points in the quarter.
They're forcing the ball inside, and it's working beautifully.
It really is. 5 out of 6 of their last field goals have come from the paint.
Here's Blatch, and they're going to count the bucket and send him to the line. It could be a 3-point play.
His ball distribution tonight just as good as it gets.
Yeah, it sure has been. I mean, all you have to do is look at the numbers. There's no line in those totals.
The Pacers making a switch here. Grant's checked in. Pacers trail by 21. Now here is Hill. 11 points in the game. Vonleh setting the pick for Ellis. Clock at 6. Trying to break that ice-cold streak. Ellis can't get that one to fall either.
He's giving them little to nothing at the offensive end. I can't put it any other way.
There's a screen. Right wing. On its way from Irving for 2. And the rebound goes to the Pacers.
And as far as jump shots go, that's what you have to continue to try and get.
I don't know how that one stayed out.
And it's Hill penetrating. Ellis kicks to Cantor. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
And what a tremendous game for Enes Kanter. He's got 14 points, and he's come away with 2 steals as well. He's blown up some plays out there.
And it also shows you the importance of intelligence as a defender because he has been a nightmare on the ball.
And he knocks down the first one. Jordan Hill, he's checked in for Noah Vonleh. Kamon Shumpert's checked in for Cleveland. No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2. The Cavaliers leading by 20.
You got it. Let's get the ball inside.
Here's Moon. Shot is off. Excellent D there from Hill. And here is Ellis. 11 points in the game. Outside Hill. Pick up by Hill. Hill, the open look. And it's good. He planted his feet on the pick and shielded the defender off.
You can't afford to get him that kind of a look.
Well, you know, he came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you've got to do a better job of fighting over and through that.
Irving up top. He's guarded by Hill. Teardrop shot. Another shot. Irving dishes to Moon. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. Irving's got his assist totals piling up. 11 now for him. Ellis with it. His scoring totals are something to take note of. He's averaging over 19 points a game. Shot off the screen. Off the left rim and out.
Some of the shots he's taken have been real head scratchers. I mean, come on. He's out there playing like it's a game of horse at the park. Heads up play there, guys, on the assist and the finish.
Hill passes to Ellis. There's the dish to Cantor. Grant outside. There's a screen by Cantor. Here's Ellis. Can't get it to go. Great defense that time from Moon.
I think it's going to be tough for them to trim this deficit if he keeps missing those kinds of shots, Kevin. I mean, they need his points. You know what? That's what you like to see. A perfect pass leading him right into the shot. Didn't even have to break stride.
The drive by Ellis. And the shot is good. Ellis has got 13.
That mid-range jumper is just another one of his weapons.
Irving kicks to Moon. There's the double team with Grant. Shumpert dishes to Love. And that's out of bounds. Cleveland will retain possession. We have a chance now to look at the teams that have created the most points off turnovers this season. The Pacers fourth.
You know, when you make a mistake against this team, they make you pay. I mean, because they convert those turnovers into fast break points, and that really can be demoralizing.
It's a pick by Love. Irving from long range.
But still, eventually you got to feel like he'll start knocking those down again.
Hill with it. Guarded now by Irving. Hill kicks to Grant. Now here is Hill. He's tightly guarded. Shot clock at 6. Off the pick. And it's wide right. Hits off the rim. Cleveland leading by 22.
Got it. Let's get the ball inside.
And Moon kicks to Shumpert. It's good. Now he's shooting 6 for 7.
3 consecutive baskets have come right at the rim. The defense had better start buckling down and tightening up.
Guys, they are getting exposed in terms of their low post defense.
Grant against Shumpert. Grant kicks to Ellis. Nice defense from Moon.
And that's the way you want to defend. Nice job there.
Always important to have that good interior defense.
And he's caught fire this quarter yet to miss a shot.
They really want to find that igniter here.
Yeah, that's right. Kevin, the offense has basically been running in place.
They got to get going.
Time now to get a glimpse at where the Cavaliers are in the NBA rankings while it's still early in the season. First in scoring, first in assists, and they're also #1 in shooting percentage. This is a team that prides itself on taking high-quality shots.
And you go back to their offense, the most explosive in the league. I mean, everyone talks about the great offense beating great defenses. And I tell you what, they make it difficult to hang with them.
Catching up on the changes now for Indiana. Turner's checked in for Cantor. Paul George comes in for Grant. And DJ Augustine subbed in for Hill. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Cavaliers.
Fantastic passing. We saw it in the first half, and it's carried over here in the second.
Something we've also seen them doing tonight is getting the long ball to go down. Big points from outside.
And Augustine kicks to Hill. Feeds it to Ellis. Wants to get it to Turner, and does. Indiana moving it around. Pick up by Hill. Ellis, the pass to Hill. 16 feet away, and Shumpert pulls it down.
Great looking defense, really, just to disrupt the rhythm on that shot.
Yeah, really turned it from a simple, straightforward look into a very difficult shot.
Here's Thompson, and the shot is good. Thompson's got his second bucket of the night.
And every once in a while, he'll show up and give you some great moves around the hoop.
Ellis kicks to George. Yes, and it's Ellis picking up the assist. And that's now 17 points for Paul George. Here's Moon, and he throws it down hard with one hand.
Such a strong finisher for a floor general.
He was up high, and he came down hard. Exquisitely done.
That's the uncanny ability he has to find a teammate for an easy basket or get one himself.
George dishes to Turner. Kicks to George. He's on fire. George has got 9 points here in the second half.
My goodness, how about the degree of difficulty on that shot?
When you're hot, and he is absolutely scorching.
Here's Dinwiddie. He's guarded by Ellis. Aldridge kicks to Dinwiddie. Fires the three. No good. So Indiana will take it the other way. They get to take on the Magic at Orlando after this one. That'll be just one game played away from home for them.
I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter. Just served him up.
Here's Moon, guarded by Augustine. And it's slammed in by Moon.
And those are the kinds of plays that are just killing them right now.
A challenging stretch here for Indiana. Outside Hill. There's a good screen. From deep, Ellis. That doesn't go either for Ellis.
He's still looking for his first three-pointer of the second half after making just one in the first.
Moon passes to Aldridge. Inside. And it's slammed in by Moon.
It's hard to believe that he's a point guard. I mean, he can power those dunks down as well as any big man in the league.
If not better. He's a phenomenal finisher.
Enjoy seeing that kind of bounce out of that spot on the floor.
Shoots from the elbow. And the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. The 3 quarters of play all in the books, and this one all but over already. Cleveland ahead, running away with it. Don't go anywhere. The final quarter is coming up next on 2K Sports. And we're getting underway here in the 4th quarter. The scoreboard tells the story in this matchup, but we'll see how much things change up here.
Oh, I'm getting a breather.
The Cavaliers shooting a tremendous 61% from the floor, hitting at all cylinders. DJ Augustine out there with Young. Then there's Kyle O'Quinn, and it's Spencer in at the 4 slot. So that's the group out there for Indiana. Here's Bletch. Augustine with the steal. Fast break. Here comes Indiana. Spencer, the pass to Augustine. And he gets it to go. Augustine's got the 4th quarter started here with a bucket for Indiana. Dinwiddie dishes to Shumpert. They set the pick. Shot off the pick. Out left to the wing. McDermott, no one around him. The shot misses. And Indiana will come the other way. Shumpert against Augustine. It's Young on the wing. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers. Aldridge has got 4 rebounds in this game. Dinwiddie kicks to Shumpert. So Indiana ends up with a new group on the floor. Cleveland's gotten just 1 of 4 3-pointers to go down for them here in the 4th. Screen by Smith. Now Moon. From 12 feet out. Bounces high off the rim and drops. 15 points for Love.
Boy, he made a nice little bounce pass there. We call that the pocket pass, and he did it well.
Ellis outside, and it's Kevin Love with the foul. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far.
Yeah, clearly he had an established position there.
Yeah, and I like this call because you want the refs in that situation. If there's any doubt, err on the side of giving the benefit of the doubt to the offensive player. That should have been a block, and it was.
DJ Augustine's checked in for the Pacers.
Excellent communication on the inbound play there, guys. He got in a good position, and the pass was as it needed to be, on time and on target.
Picked by Verajao. Here's Dinwiddie. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in.
Good job there by Varejao setting that screen.
And George, here we go. And it's Turner finishing it off.
And he bangs down the one-hander.
2 very easy points right there for sure.
He'll take those all day.
Here's Moon. There's the pick. He feeds it to Smith. 6 to shoot. He's feeling it. It's rebounded by Indiana. George passes to Augustine. From the wing, again, Indiana. The Cavaliers leading by 22. Moon with it. Pass to Dinwiddie. Here's Blatch. Cleveland moving the ball around. Moon with it. Picked up by Turner. Smith against George. And it's Smith again missing. Indiana's gone 0-3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range. Ellis, a good look. Moon pulls it in. Moon's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Out to the right wing. Passes it to Blatch. Dishes it to Smith. Down low. Blatch the pass to Moon. And fouled as he went up to the dunk. Good aggressive move, and he'll shoot 2. It's going to be on Miles Turner.
When you're hot, you're hot. And that's certainly been the case for Q. He has 23 points, and the assist numbers tremendous.
His court vision is on par with anybody. I mean, he could not pass the ball any better than he is right now.
Catching up on the changes now for Indiana. Noah Vonleh comes in for Hill, and George Hill's subbed in for Augustine. Kevin Love's checked in for the Cavaliers. Irving comes in for Spencer Dinwiddie. Ellis, that's good.
Boy, they're doing a nice job, a really good job of getting second chances here. And that's a great way to cut into that lead. I mean, nothing is more demoralizing to a defense than putbacks.
Love with the screen on Hill. Irving double team. Shot from 12. The Pacers pull it in. Vonleh's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Outside Hill. The 3. They get it back.
And the rebounding has been key to their success here tonight.
It has been a lopsided battle on the boards, no doubt.
Irving double teamed. Ellis against Smith. Here's Love. Yes, and it's Smith with the assist that time. 17 points for Love.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Cavaliers.
You know, a team can have a great shooting night without getting a lot of assists, but tonight, Clark, they had both.
They sure did. I mean, the ball was moving and guys were knocking down shots.
And this will be a big win for them. Lucky win number 13 now in the bag.
They can chalk this one up, but these two teams will see plenty more of one another before the season's over.
And, Greg, we know familiarity breeds contempt. I would expect things to become more heated as these teams face each other going forward.
A good win, and a lot went into it, but I just like the showing for Q. Every time he shot it, it seemed like it was going to drop in, and if it didn't, everyone was surprised.
Augustine with the steal. And here comes Augustine leading the fast break. Offensive rebound. Here's Hill. No good with the layup. Turner, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
And that putback about as easy a bucket as you're going to get.
Exactly what happens when you don't box out, Greg.
Dinwiddie dishes to Smith. He kicks to Moon. Shot clock at 5. Augustine with the steal. And now Augustine pushing it up. No one back to stop him.
They clearly look like a different team now. Suddenly, they've got some energy out on the floor.
Yeah, but it's come a little too late to have a real impact on the game, though. We call this box score window dressing. All it's going to do is make the numbers look a little better than it was.
Out to Smith. And so it's Cleveland taking care of business in this one. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, great.
Coach is not satisfied with me getting all those assists.
Well, plenty of assists for you tonight. The ball was changing sides of the floor. How fun was it for you tonight to keep setting up your team?
Oh, it was a blast, Doris. To me, there's no greater feeling of accomplishment on a basketball floor than when you make a perfect pass to a teammate, set them up for an easy score. Woo. To get that and win like tonight, that's amazing.
Hard to doubt.
The 2K Sports post-game show.
What are you doing?
Thank you, Kevin. And now we get a chance to present our Jordan Player of the Game, Freak. He came out of the locker room at halftime and was immediately on fire. That third quarter was his, and he did not hesitate to exert his will. Let's go to Shaq. What can you say about his performance?
Well, he showed us just how.
And that'll do it for tonight. For Kenny Smith, Shaquille O'Neal, Kevin Harlan, and our illustrious 2K Sports crew, this is Ernie Johnson. Have a good night, everybody.